All right, let's dive in. Today, we're going to kickstart your Android career by building some real DevOps confidence. And we're starting right at the beginning with the fundamentals, Gradle and the Kotlin command line. And I really want you to let this sink in. We're moving beyond just building apps. Today, you're learning to think, to build, and to automate like a professional engineer. And that, my friends, is a massive step up for your career. So you might be wondering, why are we starting here at the command line instead of just jumping right into an IDE? It's because mastering the tools under the hood, that is your golden ticket to truly understanding professional app development, CI/CD, and the whole world of DevOps. Yeah, just look at this contrast. On one hand, you have the magic of an IDE. It's convenient, for sure, but it hides everything. And when that magic breaks, you're completely stuck. On the other hand, you have command line power. This gives you full control, a deep, real understanding of what's happening. And that control, that's the foundation for all automation and real teamwork. So what's the tool that gives us all this power? It's Gradle. You've probably seen it lurking around in Android Studio, but today we're going to pull back that curtain and see what it's really all about.
Here is the absolute best way to think about it. You probably know Git, right? That hidden .git folder turns any old directory into a version-controlled powerhouse. Well, the Gradle W script, the Gradle wrapper, does the exact same thing, but for builds. It turns any folder into a perfectly reproducible build project. It's the same core idea.
So what exactly is this Gradle wrapper, or Gradle W? Well, it's a little script that lives right inside your project with one absolutely crucial job: to make sure that you, your teammates, and your build servers all use the exact same version of Gradle. This guarantees a consistent, reproducible build every single time, which is really the cornerstone of professional software development. All right, enough theory. It is time to get our hands dirty and actually build something from scratch. This is where the real learning happens, so let's get to it. We're going to follow 4 super simple steps. First, we'll make a new folder. Then, we'll initialize a Gradle project inside it. We'll write a tiny piece of Kotlin code, and finally, the fun part, we'll build and run it, all from the command line. We're going to start by running the Gradle init command. You can think of this like a little interactive setup wizard. It's going to ask a few simple questions like the project type and language, and then it creates a perfect standard project structure for you. No guesswork involved. Once that command finishes up, you'll see it's created a handful of files. Now, the most important ones to notice are Gradle W for Mac and Linux and GradleW.bat for Windows. These are those Gradle wrapper scripts we just talked about. Trust me, these are about to become your new best friends. Next up, inside the source/main/Kotlin directory, we'll create a simple main.kt file. I mean, look at it. It's just one function that prints a message. There are no complex classes, no hidden dependencies, just pure, simple code that you control completely. And now for the moment of truth. From your terminal, execute .gradlew.bat run. See that hello world output? That's proof that you just compiled and ran a Kotlin program directly. It wasn't some magic button in an IDE. You were in full control. This is a huge milestone, so give yourself a pat on the back. Okay, so we built a simple program. That's awesome. But let's connect this back to the real world. Why does this simple exercise matter so much for your career? Well, let me put it this way. Who actually uses these skills? Pretty much every single professional Android developer, every software team that values consistency, and every single CI/CD pipeline, from the smallest startups to giants like Google. This isn't just some niche skill. This is the industry standard. So when you see those really complex automation workflows in tools like GitHub Actions, the ones that build, test, and deploy apps to the Play Store, just remember, under all that complexity, they are running these exact same Gradle W commands. You now understand the fundamental building block of modern software delivery. That is powerful stuff. This all brings us to the most important takeaway of all, the mindset. This lab is specifically designed to shift you from just thinking like a coder to really thinking like an engineer. And this is such a key insight. You see, tools like Git and Gradle, they're here to make things complicated. They're productivity accelerators. Mastering them frees you up from all that boring, repetitive manual work so you can focus on solving real, interesting problems. So here's my advice. Commit right now to learning these tools deeply. It is an investment that will pay off 1,000 times over. You will work smarter, you'll be able to tackle much, much harder challenges, and you will become the kind of confident, adaptable developer that every company is looking for. And that really leaves us with one final question for you to think about. Are you just here to learn how to write lines of code? Or are you here to learn how to build, maintain, and deliver robust software? Put simply, are you learning to program or are you learning to engineer?
I really encourage you to go and do this yourself. Follow every step, and please do not be afraid to break things because that is often where the best learning happens. Fix them. Ask questions. Every single build, every error, and every success is just another brick in the foundation of your engineering career.
And with that, you have completed this crucial first step. Congratulations, you are absolutely on the right path for mastering Android, CI/CD, and real-world DevOps. So keep that curiosity going, keep experimenting, and get ready for the next challenge. Well done.